Namaste dear children, I am Rekha. Welcome to my channel Rekha's Knowledge Hub. Today we will see NCERT Class 6 Maths Chapter 7 Fractions Part 4. Figure it out. Find the missing numbers. 5 glasses of juice shared equally among 4 friends is the same as dash glasses of juice shared equally among 8 friends. 5 glasses of juice shared among 4 friends, that is 5 by 4. This is same as dash glasses of juice shared equally among 8 friends. We have to find out the number of glasses of juice. So 5 by 4 is equal to dash by 8. So see the denominators here, 4 and 8. How did you get 8? You have to multiply 4 by 2. 4 into 2 is 8. So you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. Here 4 into 2 is 8. So 5 into 2 is 10. See, 5 by 4 you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. That is 10 by 8. So 10 glasses of juice shared equally among 8 friends. 4 kg of potatoes divided equally in 3 bags is the same as 12 kgs of potatoes divided equally in dash bags. So 4 kg of potatoes divided equally in 3 bags, that is 4 by 3. This is same as 12 kgs of potatoes divided equally in dash bags. So how did you get this 12? 4 into 3 is 12. So you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So 4 by 3 into 3 is 4 into 3 is 12. So 3 into 3 is 9. So 12 kgs of potatoes divided equally in how many bags? 9 bags. 7 rotis divided among 5 children is the same as dash rotis divided among dash children. So 7 rotis divided among 5 children, that is 7 by 5. This is same as dash rotis divided among dash children. So 7 by 5. Suppose you multiply by 2, then you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So 7 twos, 5 twos. 7 twos are 14, 5 twos are 10. So 14 rotis divided among 10 children. In which group will each child get more chicky? 1 chicky divided between 2 children or 5 chickies divided among 8 children? Which group each child will get more chicky? Mukta. So we must compare 1 by 2 and 5 by 8. Which is more? See, 1 chicky divided between 2 children, that is 1 by 2. 5 chickies divided among 8 children, that is 5 by 8. Which is more? Shabnam. Well, we have seen that 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 8. See, in order to compare two fractions, we have to convert the denominators into same number. See, here in the first fraction 1 by 2, denominator is 2. In the second fraction 5 by 8, denominator is 8. So we can convert 2 to 8. How can you convert this 2 to 8? Multiply by 4. 2 into 4 is 8. So you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. So 1 by 2 is 4 by 8. See, 2 into 4 is 8. 1 into 4 is 4. So half is same as 4 by 8. So now we have two fractions, 4 by 8 and 5 by 8. Clearly 4 by 8 is less than 5 by 8. 4 is less than 5. So 4 by 8 is less than 5 by 8. So the children for whom 5 chickies is divided equally among 8 will get more than those children for whom 1 chickie is divided equally among 2. The children of the second group will get more chicky each. What about the following groups? In which group will each child get more? One chicky divided between two children or four chickies divided among seven children? See, one chicky is divided between two children, that is 1 by 2. Four chickies divided among seven children, that is 4 by 7. Shabnam, the children of which group will get more chicky this time? Mukta, we must compare. Here it is not 1 by 7, here it is 1 by 2. Okay, one chicky is divided between two children, that is 1 by 2. So we must compare 1 by 2 and 4 by 7. Now, 1 by 2, in the case of 1 by 2, multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. Then we will get 1 into 4, 4, 2 into 4, 8, 4 by 8. So, half is equivalent to 4 by 8. Shabnam, but why did you multiply the numerator and denominator by 4 again? Mukta, you will see. When 4 chickies are divided equally among 7 children, each one will get 4 by 7 chicky. When 4 chickies are divided equally among 8 children, each one will get 4 by 8 chicky. So, 4 by 7 is greater than 4 by 8. If the number of units that are shared is the same, but the number of children among whom the units are shared is more, then the share will be less. Therefore, 4 by 7 is greater than 4 by 8 and 4 by 8 is equal to 1 by 2. So, 4 by 7 is greater than 1 by 2. Now I understood why you multiplied the numerator and denominator by 4. Now decide in which of the two groups will each child get a larger share. Group 1. 3 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 4 children, that is 3 by 4. Then 7 glasses, group 2, 7 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 10 children, that is 7 by 10. Then next we have group 1, 4 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 7 children, 4 by 7. Then group 2, 5 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 7 children, that is 5 by 7. Which groups were easier to compare? Why? See, when the number of children is same, it is easier to compare. Shabnam, to compare the first two groups, we have to find fractions equivalent to the fractions 3 by 4 and 7 by 10. See, 3 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 4 children, that is 3 by 4. Then 7 glasses of sugarcane juice divided equally among 10 children, that is 7 by 10. So, we have to find fractions equivalent to the fractions 3 by 4 and 7 by 10. Mukta, how about 6 by 8 is equal to 3 by 4 and 21 by 30 is equal to 7 by 10? Shabnam, there is a condition. The fractional unit used for the two fractions have to be same. The fractional unit used for two fractions must be same. Like 2 by 6 and 3 by 6 both use the same fractional unit 1 by 6. That is, the denominators are the same. But 6 by 8 and 21 by 30 do not use the same fractional units. They have different denominators. See, in this case, in order to compare, the fractional units must be same. That is, the denominators must be same. Mukta, okay, so let us start making equivalent fractions then. 3 by 4 is equal to 6 by 8. 3 into 2 is 6, 4 into 2 is 8. Again, what is 3 into 3? 9, 4 into 3, 12, so 9 by 12. Then 3 into 4 is 12, 4 into 4 is 16, so 12 by 16. Then 3 into 5 is 15, 4 into 5 is 20. But when do I stop? Shabnam, got it. How about we go on till 4 into 10 is equal to 40. Mukta, you mean the product of the two denominators. Sounds good. We have 3 by 4 and 7 by 10. The product of two denominators, 4 and 10, is 40. See, 3 by 4 is equal to 6 by 8 is equal to 9 by 12 is equal to 12 by 16 is equal to 15 by 20 is equal to 18 by 24 is equal to etc. up to 27 by 36 is equal to 30 by 40. Go till we reach the denominator 40. But notice that 15 by 20 and 14 by 20 also had the same denominator 20. Yes, we just needed to get the same fractional units for each fraction. See, fractional units must be same. Shabnam, so fractional equivalents to 3 by 4 and 7 by 10 with the same fractional unit, that is same denominators, are 30 by 40 and 28 by 40, or 15 by 20 and 14 by 20. Since clearly 30 by 40 is greater than 28 by 40, we conclude that 3 by 4 is greater than 7 by 10. Find equivalent fractions for the given pairs of fractions such that the fractional units are the same. We have to find equivalent fractions for the given pairs of fractions. Here the condition is that the fractional units must be same. See the first case, 7 by 2 and 3 by 5. We have given two fractions, 7 by 2 and 3 by 5. We have to find equivalent fractions for these pairs of fractions such that the fractional units are same. See, 7 by 2 and 3 by 5. So, the product of the denominators 2 and 5 is 10. Then convert each fraction 7 by 2. We have to convert this fraction into an equivalent fraction such that denominator is 10. See, 2 into 5 is 10, right? So, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. 7 into 5 is 35, 2 into 5 is 10. So, equivalent fraction for 7 by 2 is 35 by 10. Similarly, equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. See, we have to convert this fraction into an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 10. So, 5 into 2 is 10. So, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. See, 3 into 2 is 6, 5 into 2 is 10. So, 6 by 10. So, the equivalent fractions are 35 by 10 and 6 by 10. Next one, 8 by 3 and 5 by 6. We have to find equivalent fractions. See, the product of the denominators 3 and 6 is 18. 6 into 3 is 18. Then convert each fraction. See, first one 8 by 3. We have to convert 8 by 3 into an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 18. See, 3 into 6 is 18. So, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 6. So, 8 into 6, 48. 3 into 6, 18. Similarly, we have to convert fraction 5 by 6. We have to convert this fraction into equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 18. So, multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. 5 into 3 is 15. 6 into 3 is 18. So, the equivalent fractions are 48 by 18 and 15 by 18. Next one, 3 by 4 and 3 by 5. Here the product of denominators 4 and 5 is 20. So, convert each fraction 3 by 4. Convert 3 by 4 into equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 20. 4 into 5 is 20. So, multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. 3 into 5 is 15. 4 into 5 is 20. 15 by 20. Then, equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. We have to convert this fraction such that the denominator is 20. 5 into 4 is 20. So, multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. 3 into 4 is 12. 5 into 4 is 20. So 12 by 20. So the equivalent fractions are 15 by 20 and 12 by 20. Next one, 6 by 7 and 8 by 5. So the product of denominators 7 and 5 is 35. Convert each fraction 6 by 7. So convert 6 by 7 into an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 35. See, 7 into 5 is 35. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. 6 into 5 is 30. 75 is 35. So 30 by 35. Similarly, convert 8 by 5 into equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 35. 5 into 7 is 35. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 7. So 8 into 7, 56. 5 into 7, 35. 56 by 35. So the equivalent fractions are 30 by 35 and 56 by 35. Next one, 9 by 4 and 5 by 2. Here the product of 4 and 2 is 8. Then convert each fraction. First 9 by 4. Convert 9 by 4 into an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 8. See, 4 into 2 is 8. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So 9 into 2 is 18. 4 into 2 is 8. So 9 by 4 is equivalent to 18 by 8. Then next fraction is 5 by 2. Convert this fraction into an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 8. See, 2 into 4 is 8. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 2 into 4 is 8. So the equivalent fractions are 18 by 8 and 20 by 8. Next we have 1 by 10 and 2 by 9. The product of 10 and 9 is 90. Then convert each fraction 1 by 10. So convert this fraction such that the denominator is 90. 10 into 9 is 90. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 9. So 1 into 9 is 9. 10 into 9 is 90. Then next fraction 2 by 9. You have to convert this fraction such that the denominator is 90. So 9 into 10 is 90. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. 2 into 10 is 20. Then 9 into 10 is 90. So the equivalent fractions are 9 by 90 and 20 by 90. Next one, 8 by 3 and 11 by 4. Here the product of 3 and 4 is 12. Convert each fraction 8 by 3. Convert 8 by 3 such that the denominator is 12. See, 3 into 4 is 12. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. 8 into 4, 32. 3 into 4, 12. Next fraction 11 by 4. Convert this fraction into equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 12. See, 4 into 3 is 12. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So we will get 11 into 3 is 33. 4 into 3 is 12. So the equivalent fractions are 32 by 12 and 33 by 12. Next one, 13 by 6 and 1 by 9. The product of 6 and 9 is 54. Convert each fraction. 13 by 6. Convert this fraction to equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 54. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 9. So 13 into 9 is 117. 6 into 9 is 54. Then see the next fraction 1 by 9. Multiply both 1 and 9 by 6. So 1 into 6 is 6. 9 into 6 is 54. So the equivalent fractions are 117 by 54 and 6 by 54. Expressing a fraction in lowest terms or in its simplest form. In any fraction, if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1, then the fraction is said to be in lowest terms or in its simplest form. So a fraction is said to be in lowest terms or in its simplest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. In other words, a fraction is said to be in lowest terms if its numerator and denominator are as small as possible. Any fraction can be expressed in lowest terms by finding an equivalent fraction whose numerator and denominator are as small as possible. Let us see how to express the fractions in lowest terms. Example. Is the fraction 16 by 20 in lowest terms? No. Why? Because 4 is a common factor of both 16 and 20. Let us reduce 16 by 20 to lowest terms. We know that both 16 and 20, 16 is a numerator and 20 is a denominator. Both 16 and 20 are divisible by 4. So 60 by 20. You divide both numerator and denominator by 4. Then you will get 16 by 4 is equal to 4 and 20 by 4 is equal to 5. So 16 by 20 is equal to 4 by 5. Now there is no common factor between 4 and 5. Hence, 16 by 20 expressed in lowest terms is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is called the simplest form of 16 by 20. Since 4 and 5 have no common factor other than 1. So the simplest form of 16 by 20 is 4 by 5. 4 and 5 have no common factor other than 1. Any fraction can be converted to lowest terms by dividing both the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor between them. So, we can convert any fraction into its lowest terms by dividing both the numerator and denominator by the HCF or highest common factor between them. Expressing a fraction in lowest terms can also be done in steps. Suppose we want to express 36 by 60 in lowest terms. First we notice that both the numerator and denominator are even. So we divide both by 2. 36 by 60. You divide both numerator and denominator by 2. We will get 18 by 30. 36 by 2 is 18. 60 by 2 is 30. So 18 by 30. Both the numerator and denominator are even again. So we can divide them each by 2 again. We get 18 by 30 is equal to, what is 18 by 2? 9. 30 by 2, 15. That is 9 by 15. We now notice that 9 and 15 are both multiples of 3. So we divide both by 3 to get 9 by 15 is equal to 3 by 5. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So 9 divided by 15 is equal to 3 by 5. Now 3 and 5 have no common factors other than 1. So 36 by 60 in lowest terms is 3 by 5. Alternatively, we could have noticed that in 36 by 60, both the numerator and denominator are multiples of 12. We see that 36 is equal to 3 into 12 and 60 is equal to 5 into 12. Therefore, we could have concluded that 36 by 60 is equal to 3 by 5 straight away. Either method works and will give the same answer, but sometimes it can be easier to go in steps. Figure it out. Express the following fractions in lowest terms. First one, 17 by 51. So first, find common factor. Common factor for both numerator and denominator. See, 17 is a common factor of both 17 and 51. Okay. So divide both numerator and denominator by this common factor 17. 17 divided by 51. You divide both numerator and denominator by 17. But you will get 1 by 3. So the simplest form is 1 by 3. See next one, 64 by 144. Both are even numbers, so divisible by 2. So 64 by 144, you divide both numerator and denominator by 2. Then we will get 64 by 2 is 32. 144 divided by 2 is 72. Again 32 and 72, they are even numbers. They are divisible by 2. So when you divide both numerator and denominator by 2, you will get 16 by 36. Again 16 and 36 are even numbers. So both are divisible by 2. So again we will get 8 by 18. See, 8 by 18, both are even numbers. So both are divisible by 2. So 8 by 18, you divide both 8 and 18 by 2. We will get 4 by 9. See, 4 by 9, no common factors. So the simplest form of 64 divided by 144 is 4 by 9. Okay. Next one, 126 divided by 147. See, both 126 and 147 are divisible by 3. So 126 by 147, you divide both numerator and denominator by 3. You will get 42 by 49. Then 42 and 49, both are divisible by 7. So you divide both numerator and denominator by 7. So 42 by 49 is equal to 6 by 7. So 126 by 147 is equal to 6 by 7. 6 by 7 is the simplest form. Next one, 525 by 112. See, we have to find the common factors. So the prime factorization of 525 is 3 into 5 into 5 into 7. That is 3 into 5 square into 7. Then prime factorization of 112 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. That is 2 raised to 4 into 7. The only common prime factor is 7. Therefore, the GCD of 525 and 112 is 7. Now we divide both the numerator and denominator by 7. 525 by 7 is 75. 112 by 7 is 16. So the simplest form of the fraction 525 by 112 is 75 by 16. Comparing fractions, which is greater, 4 by 5 or 7 by 9. It can be difficult to compare two such fractions directly. However, we know how to find fractions equivalent to two fractions with the same denominator. Let us see how we can use it. See, 4 by 5 is equal to, multiply both numerator and denominator by 9, we will get 36 by 45. Then again 7 by 9, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. See, 7 into 5 is 35, here it is not 8, here it is 9. So 9 into 5 is 45. So 35 by 45. Clearly, here see, denominators are same, 45. So clearly 36 by 45 is greater than 35 by 45. So 4 by 5 is greater than 7 by 9. Say here 45 is a common multiple of 5 and 9. So we can use 45 as a common denominator. Okay. See here 4 by 5. Denominator is 5. 7 by 9. Denominator is 9. So 45 is a common multiple of both 5 and 9. So we can use 45 as a common denominator. Let us try this for another pair. 7 by 9 and 17 by 21. 63 is a common multiple of 9 and 21. We can then write 7 by 9 is equal to, multiply both numerator and denominator by 7. So 7 to 7 is 49. 9 to 7 is 63. Similarly, 17 by 21, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. 17 into 3 is 51. Then 21 into 3 is 63. The denominators are same, then we can compare easily. 49 by 63 is less than 51 by 63. So 7 by 9 is less than 17 by 21. Let us summarize. Steps to compare the sizes of two or more given fractions. Change the given fractions to equivalent fractions so that they all are expressed with the same denominator or same fractional unit. Now compare the equivalent fractions by simply comparing the numerators, that is, the number of fractional units each has. We will see some problems. 8 by 3 and 5 by 2. So convert to a common denominator. So the least common multiple of 3 and 2 is 3 into 2 is 6. Okay. So convert 8 by 3 to a fraction with a denominator of 6. So 8 by 3, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. 8 by 3 into 2 by 2, that is 16. 8 into 2 is 16. 3 into 2 is 6. So 16 by 6. Then convert the next fraction 5 by 2 to a fraction with a denominator of 6. So 5 by 2, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. Then you will get 15 by 6. So now the denominators are same. Then compare the numerators. Now that the fractions have the same denominator, we can compare their numerators. Since 16 is greater than 15, 16 by 6 is greater than 15 by 6. So what is the conclusion? Therefore, 8 by 3 is greater than 5 by 2. So the answer is 8 by 3 greater than 5 by 2. Next one, 4 by 9 and 3 by 7. First we have to find a common denominator. So we have to find the least common multiple of 9 and 7. It is 63. Then we have to convert the fractions. To convert 4 by 9 to a fraction with a denominator of 63, multiply both numerator and denominator by 7. So 4 into 7 is 28, 9 into 7 is 63. So we will get a fraction 28 by 63. Then see the next fraction 3 by 7. To convert 3 by 7 to a fraction with a denominator of 63, multiply both the numerator and denominator by 9. 3 into 9 is 27. Then 7 into 9 is 63. Then compare. Now we have 28 by 63 and 27 by 63. The denominators are same. Since 28 is greater than 27, 28 by 63 is greater than 27 by 63. Therefore, 4 by 9 is greater than 3 by 7. Next one, 7 by 10 and 9 by 14. To compare 7 by 10 and 9 by 14, we need to find a common denominator. To find a common denominator, we have to find the LCM of 10 and 14. LCM of 10 and 14 is 70. Convert the fractions. Convert 7 by 10 to a fraction with a denominator of 70. That is, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 7. 7 into 7 is 49. Then 10 into 7 is 70. Then consider the next fraction 9 by 14. Convert 9 by 14 to a fraction with a denominator of 70. So you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. 9 into 5 is 45. 14 into 5 is 70. Then compare. Now we have 49 by 70 and 45 by 70. Both have same denominator 70. Then consider the numerators 49 and 45. Since 49 is greater than 45, 49 by 70 is greater than 45 by 70. Therefore, 7 by 10 is greater than 9 by 14. 12 by 5 and 8 by 5. Since these fractions already have the same denominator 5, we can directly compare their numerators. The numerators are 12 and 8. 12 is greater than 8. Therefore, 12 by 5 is greater than 8 by 5. Next one, 9 by 4 and 5 by 2. So find a common denominator. So you have to find the LCM of 4 and 2. LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. Then convert the fractions. 9 by 4. Already this fraction has denominator 4. Then to convert 5 by 2 to a fraction with a denominator of 4, multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2. So 5 into 2 is 10, 2 into 2 is 4. So 5 by 2 is equal to 10 by 4. Then compare. Now we have 9 by 4 and 10 by 4. Here denominators are same. Then you just compare the numerators 9 and 10. Since 9 is less than 10, 9 by 4 is less than 10 by 4. Therefore, 9 by 4 is less than 5 by 2. Write the following fractions in ascending order. First one 7 by 10, 11 by 15 and 2 by 5. So first we have to find a common denominator. The least common multiple of 10, 15 and 5 is 30. Then convert the fractions to equivalent fractions with the common denominator 30. So 7 by 10, you multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. 7 into 3 is 21, 10 into 3 is 30. Then 11 by 15, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. 11 into 2 is 22, 15 into 2 is 30. Then 2 by 5, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 6. 2 into 6 is 12. Then 5 into 6 is 30. Now the denominators are same. Then compare the numerators. Now that the fractions have the same denominator, we can compare the numerators. So 12 is less than 21, which is less than 22. So write the fractions in ascending order. Since 12 by 30 is less than 21 by 30, which is less than 22 by 30, the original fractions in ascending order are 2 by 5, less than 7 by 10, less than 11 by 15. Next one 19 by 24, 5 by 6, 7 by 12. First we have to find a common denominator. The least common multiple or LCM of 24, 6 and 12 is 24. So convert the fractions. 19 by 24 is already in terms of 24. The denominator is 24. The next term, next fraction 5 by 6. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 6 into 4 is 24. So 20 by 24. Then third fraction 7 by 12. You have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. 7 into 2 is 14. 12 into 2 is 24. So 14 by 24. Now we can compare the numerators. Now we compare 19, 20 and 14. In ascending order, 14 is less than 19, which is less than 20. So write the fractions in ascending order. 14 by 24 less than 19 by 24, which is less than 20 by 24. Then write the original fractions in ascending order. 7 by 12 less than 19 by 24 less than 5 by 6. Write the following fractions in descending order. 25 by 16, 7 by 8, 13 by 4, 17 by 32. First we have to find a common denominator. The least common multiple LCM of 16, 8, 4 and 32 is 32. So convert the fractions to equivalent fractions with a common denominator. So 25 by 16. You multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. Then you will get 50 by 32. Then 7 by 8. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. Then you will get 28 by 32. Then 13 by 4. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 8. You will get 104 by 32. Then 17 by 32 is already in terms of 32 as a denominator. Compare the numerators. Now we compare 50, 28, 104 and 17. In descending order, 104 greater than 50 greater than 28 greater than 17. So write the fractions in descending order. 104 by 32, then 50 by 32, 28 by 32, 17 by 32 in descending order. Then write the original fraction in descending order. 13 by 4, 25 by 16, 7 by 8, 17 by 32. Next one, 3 by 4, 12 by 5, 7 by 12, 5 by 4. Find a common denominator. So LCM of 4, 5 and 12 is 60. Convert the fractions to equivalent fractions with a common denominator. So 3 by 4 becomes 45 by 60. 12 by 5 becomes 144 by 60. 7 by 12 becomes 35 by 60. 5 by 4 becomes 75 by 60. Compare the numerators. Now we compare 45, 144, 35 and 75. In descending order, 144 is greater than 75, greater than 45, greater than 35. So write the fractions in descending order. 144 by 60, 75 by 60, 45 by 60, 35 by 60. Write the original fractions in descending order. 12 by 5, 5 by 4, 3 by 4, 7 by 12. Children, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. We will see in the next video. Thank you.